Not to take anything away from Sergey Pavlovich, because he made a huge statement. He made a huge statement on Saturday. He was added to the game not too long ago. I didn't showcase him because his model wasn't accurate after they changed his model. So I was planning on showcasing him after the fight. And really good distance management, threatened the uppercut really well, and he made Curtis pay for trying to trade with him. But notice by that 99 power, 95 punch speed, and the 3 perks he has: fast hands, laser focus, and predator, which is basically all striking perks. Grappling, submissions aren't too much of a threat. The ground striking, the clinch striking, cardios, like nothing's really gonna change too much. I don't know what's gonna change. Maybe recovery, because he took a flush shot from Curtis and walked right through it. And his extremely high move levels, I definitely played a part with that, because it was a lot. You had to look through a lot of stuff to try to give an accurate rating on this dude, and he has fucking bricks for hands. He absolutely does. He also has a nice little Celtic cross. It looks real nice on that. I think him and Taito Ivasa are the only 2 guys that have something like that. And it makes him an absolute hassle to deal with. If you can see here, fucking almost everything is level 5. Which means that anytime there's like a vulnerability event that comes from one of these strikes, he is going to get as close to the maximum value as possible. On top of that, they're also not going to cost him as much stamina. So punching is the game with him. The kicks are kind of there, decent kicks. The body needs level 4, so it helps him hang against John Jones. Clinch hooks and clinch body hooks, clinch uppercuts, clinch body uppercuts. That is a huge deterrent, especially at that high of a level. You can drop somebody really bad with those clinch hooks. Kind of like how Jamal Hill's. I had a showcase for Jamal Hill too. But yeah, his takedowns, this was kind of like the harder thing. I had to look for his fights where he went to a decision to see if he used any grappling. And thankfully I was able to. He does have a Greco-Roman base, which explains how he's pretty well versed in the clinch. Not to a crazy amount, but has done all those takedowns and has turned and run the pipe. And he's done it when he's needed to. And his ground and pound strikes, of course the ground body and ground elbow aren't high level, which is odd to me. But not too crazy in the jiu-jitsu department. And yeah, and I think it's like level 4 boxing. But yeah, dude's a threat. Probably never going to fight John Jones, and I still think John beats him. But in the meantime, we're going to showcase Sergey Pavlovich on Ranked Championships, and we'll be right back. This guy's a goddamn freak. Watching the fight again between him and Blades, when people talk about wrestling, it's just not only about shooting double legs and single legs and chaining all those sequences together. It also comes with how you intercept punch exchanges. A good example of that is Makachev. Even Volkanovski briefly, when he strikes and intercepts his opponent from striking back, but either by getting to like an underhook or trapping the wrist and then looking to frame off of that. That's how you use your wrestling, and it was very confusing for me to hear Curtis Blades talk about that he was going to knock Sergey Pavlovich out. I thought that was mind games. It was not the case. And every single shot I land on this Tuivasa, it just has him. You feel the power when using Sergey. Ooh. That first check could got some work. Now Tuivasa has a decent chin stat too, so he can actually take damage from Sergey. So I'm actually pretty happy this guy chose him. I was kind of expecting the Stipe pick or the Jones pick. But this will at least open up some more stuff. We're going to tag him with the cross again there. With that Celtic cross, it helps out plenty. I definitely see where the it's 95 footwork when you're advancing forward, but I definitely see the 90 when I'm moving laterally. Oh, there it is. Overcommitted. Oh my God. No. Yo. Wow. Wow. One, I just kept throwing because I figured, I'll be fine. But I really, wow. That cross is a demon. And then the follow-up shots just... Dude, this is the best 4-star in this weight class. By far, he is the best 4-star in heavyweight. Off of the sheer power and move levels alone. That is incredible. Took a while, got some fights in light heavyweight with Jamal Hill, but we're going against a Tom Aspinall. See what type of Tom you are. There's a lot of ways you can play with Tom. Either as an advancing pressure fighter, but he also has a really clean, solid idol. Kind of reminds me of the Whitaker idol. Yeah, it's like the Whitaker idol. And it makes him a hassle to chase. Yeah, he's going to be one of those. It makes him a hassle to chase. So, I'm going to see if I can just bull rush him a little bit. See what type of responses I can draw from him. Because this is a good way to approach somebody with huge power like Pavlovich. Right? You don't want to be staying there in the pocket trying to trade or exchange with a man that has this much power. You want to pick your shots and get the fuck out the way. Stay off the train tracks. Nice. It's good. Annoying but good. Just going with the trap. Notice I'm trying to move laterally as opposed to moving straight on, because when I'm trying to move straight on, it's making it very difficult to trap him against the cage. Oof, good body kick. Yeah, his kick levels are not good, so I can't use the lead body kick to trap. I can probably throw the rear body kick and help out. But I was talking about Curtis Blades, and I thought, maybe he would go from his jab and use that to start a clinch, get into a clinch position, trap one of his arms, wrap up not like a full-on body lock, but Jesus Christ, doing this clinch. But like jab, slip into the clinch, crowd him into I'm gonna take note of that. Crowd him into like an over-under position, drive him to the cage, walk him to the cage. It doesn't matter if you don't score the takedown, but you need to make him reactive and gunshot. And the more as the fight went on, I'm watching it, I'm going, bro, like you are staying there for way too long. You are a superior grappler to this man. And by the time that he tried to get to his takedowns, he had already taken some shots, and you can hear it. Oh, bro. There's only so many times I'm allowed to get away with that. Surprised he didn't put him out there. So it just sucks because I see somebody like Curtis Blades, he's lost to all guys that have had inferior grappling to him. And against Derek Lewis, he was piecing up Derek Lewis on the feet with ease, and telegraphed the takedown shot and got hit with an uppercut. Like, if you watch the film, he kind of like bounced, did a little rhythm step, which kind of told Derek Lewis that he was going to go and, oh yeah, I'm about to go shoot, I'm about to go do something. And Derek Lewis was able to time that. Ngannou hit him on the temple, equilibrium and whatnot, and I think similar thing happened that, you launched into that one. Similar thing happened in the second fight. Just never got a chance to really grapple. Then, bro. That's a good end to the round. And then against Sergey Pavlovich, I saw like a tweet that's like, how many times has he lost to guys he has inferior grappling to? I mean, that have inferior grappling to him, but if the dude has a massive power, like he just ends up losing. I'm like, yeah, he might take it out here. But I really thought he was going to be a lot smarter against Sergey. I thought he was going to play a little bit more outside, stick to like pot shotting exchanges and whatnot, wait for him to commit on a second punch and get his entries off from there and do a lot of cage work. Power's the last thing to go, but it would have really helped him to initiate clinches off rip and see how Sergey is gonna react. But we're gonna walk this dude down. I think I got a gist of what his timing is, what he's trying to do. So we're just gonna look to split his timing and force him to make a mistake.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have.
Ah, yes. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've been working on that a lot. It's a very subtle thing to do. You know what? Instead of telling y'all what I did, I want y'all to go, when y'all are watching this, to play that back and see exactly what I did. I'll tell you two things I did. I definitely used a strike to bait out a reaction, and I slipped it, but there's something that I did right before this. And that is just textbook. Look at that. Feint with the jab, slip the uppercut counter, land a monstrous uppercut of our own, and we're taking out Mr. Tom Aspinall after he came back from his knee surgery. But that's going to be it. Quick little showcase. I feel like this shows the damage that Sergey can do. So appreciate all of you. Number 17. I am out.